Hi, we're checking out the OPC from Orange. I'm Doug Doppler, and this is an amazing little product that really sits halfway in between your laptop and your tower. So basically, it's a PC, comes loaded with full versions of premium software. Got lots of great I/O. You got 2 1/4" and a USB on the top. There's a bunch of I/O on the back that I can't really flip this thing around because it's wired, but basically it's got 5.1 and 7.1 audio. It's got HDMI out, it's got SPDIF out, it's got 1/4" out, so you can go to your regular monitors if you want to, powered monitors. And the best thing about it is that it sounds great. So let me go ahead and play a little bit. And what I think at the core of the guitar side of this thing and the bass side of it is amplitude. And in the tradition of an Orange product, I open this guy up here and we take a look. We have an Orange amplifier. Hey! So in any case, let me go ahead and just do a little bit of playing. And the thing that's neat about it is it responds very well to different pickup selections. One of the Orange models. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a different place on the timeline here, and I'm going to dial up an AC30 model for something a little bit more, shall we say, spacious. And I'm going to get out of there, jump down over here. And again, this is going to be an AC30 model, and that sounds like this. Got a little bit of little delay, reverb, a little tube screamer, a little compression. The thing that I enjoy most about this sound is I play through a lot of different guitar amps, and some of the more expensive amps really are, for lack of a better way of saying it, hard to play. And it's always nice to play through something that you're like, wow, it actually makes it kind of easier to play. I don't know. So let's get to that spot in the timeline and... But the Orange guys have put together a very special driver that has very, very, very low latency. Which is the guitar player is very important. And, one of the things about low latency versus extra low latency is low latency, you may not always hear it, but extra low latency is the thing that translates to feel. There are things that your ears can not discern that your hands actually can. It's one of the things that I've noticed working with a lot of different recording applications in a lot of different environments, is that even if there's a small amount of latency, it just doesn't feel good to play. And for me as a player, if I can't sit back and relax in the time because what I'm playing is actually not truly in sync, everything that I've trained myself to do as a musician kind of goes out the window. It's just got that really kind of like, you don't know why it doesn't feel good, it just doesn't feel good. Amplitude 3.0 full version. I think one of the other things really great about this is, unlike a lot of other recording environments that are PC based, that if it's on a laptop, you quite often can't upgrade. You're stuck. The I/O is very limited. The monitoring is almost worse. But your tower you can't take with you anywhere because it's got all the stuff hooked up to it. So it's neat. There are two JBL 6.5. It's in stereo. You can, recording-wise in terms of production, I've been using one input for guitar, the other input for bass. The USB 2.0 input on top is great for a microphone. USB Blue right across the way makes some great USB microphones. The other thing that's really cool is that if by chance you don't want to have the computer on, you can still actually use the amplifier side of this, and all the controls on the top are still active to run your iPod. So, for example, you're a college student and you're looking at, I want to record music, I want